Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Planet Zoom. My name is Nisse and today we have another mod. This is the Galapagos bird pack by Jojo, and to be honest, it's the smallest prop mod I looked at and it was hard to find. I just want to show you going into construction here. I actually assumed that I just could write Galapagos, if I can spell it, but only two of them then showed up. It's because the Galapagos dove, this one, and the Galapagos hawk, but the rest of them didn't, so I went into modded, which then will give me everything I have that is modded, and it can take some time here, so I saw it's all marked at Southeast Asia, and I did pass geography in back in school, but it's a few years ago, but I was pretty sure Galapagos was a African island. Or I'm getting a bit confused between Aldabra and Galapagos because we have the two tortoises, but I'm pretty sure the lemur, which comes from Africa, is from Madagascar. Thank for that, Disney. So it didn't make sense to me, honestly. But we're gonna go through them. Just remind yourself if you want to find them. And it's what's it called? And you can find them in here. Then search for Southeast Asia pack and modded. I don't know if it's because she used a mod from Southeast Asia pack, that's why it appears here, because as you can see here we also have some of the other birds also from Jojo here that also appears now, and that's both the eagle she makes, the owl she makes, the kill-bill bird she made in another I think it's called Jojo bird scenery pack. I'm not sure, but these videos are up now. But the owl and falcon pack have this little mark up here. I don't know if you can see it. It's a bird. And the new one here, Galapagos bird pack, doesn't have any, so it can be a bit confusing to find them. But if you know what you're searching for, of course, if you know that's the lava gold, then you'd go in here and write lava and it's there. So that isn't the biggest problem here, but let's take a look. Of course, these are props, so you can use them up as props, place them everywhere, but your guest won't see them as animals, and they aren't moving at all. You can, for instance, use them as taxidermy animals, or you could use them as wood carved animals or stuffed animals, or real animals you just place around to get more scenery, especially if you have a zoo based in one of these areas, then place a few of them in the trees or something like that, just to bring in more life. But again, we have the lava goal here, which is pretty, and I'm pretty sure it is on purpose that this is a prop pack. We do have some birds as modded animals in the game at this point, but they don't fly, and their animation are sometimes a little weird, so I think it's a choice to make them this way. Now, one thing I see is it actually looks like it have a seam string here and here. Again, a little detail. We have the little eye here. It is pretty, but it is also a little blurry. It isn't the most detailed modded item we have seen. But the feathers back here looks very nice. They look good here. And the things I think is blurry is up here with the face, the head here. But maybe, I don't know if it's feathers, if it's hair, what it is the bird have here. Some birds are naked up here, so I don't know how it's supposed to look like. I have an issue with the eye. It kind of looks like a raisin. Eyes for me will always be blank unless it's a snake can have mad eyes, because they have this extra eyelid they can close and still see through. I don't think any birds have that, so it would make more sense it was shiny. And out here we have the beak, which have a kind of fun coloration, with a little bit of green here and a little bit of red, and then the dark grayish brown here. But overall it looks good. Moving forward here, we have the blue-footed booby. B-O-O-B-Y. That would be booby. Am I wrong? It also have this line here, but it doesn't. I did actually have a theory that it was because the modder only made one size and then just mirrored it over, but you can see here the lines don't line up perfectly, so it aren't that blue feet, which are very nice. The back here also is very, very nice, and the blue eye areas here. Personally, I feel like this looks much more real. It's still not a blank eye, it's still very matte. But this looks more real to me. And then we have the beak here. Moving forward, the Galapagos dove. I didn't know that that was a species on its own, but let's look. Have these very red feet. I think most of us know what a dove is supposed to look like, but the coloration here is so different for what I've seen here in Denmark in the wild. I do know someone who breeds birds for tournaments and that kind of stuff, both not for these where they fly and the one that fly faster to swim, but these how pretty are your doves, and he have a lot of different coloration, and this is something I never seen before, which I really like. It doesn't have that weird line in the middle here. It might have a little hint of it there, but up here it looks so much better. Sorry, I just woke up. The eye again is very matte. Again, I would like it to be blank. And the forehead here, the way it looks, it kind of looks a little bit like wood. Filed down, and you know, the thing you do with sandpaper, so it becomes all shiny. It looks like that here, but the feathers down here are very nice. Again, you can do with these what you want to. There's no rules. I think Jojo just put it out there for you to have the opportunity to use it. So as long as you use it, I'm pretty sure Jojo will be happy. Then we have the Galapagos hawk. Not a falcon, a hawk, though it looks kind of like a Danish falcon. I can only compare them to animals I have seen. I do feel like the beak normally would go a little further down here. But again, it's when I think about a falcon, not a hawk. Again, the area here is a tiny bit blurry, and it have this shine that I could understand on the beak, but it continues up here. Then we go down here. The feathers here looks very nice. The legs looks a little plasticky, and but I do actually like the fact that these talons are, or claws, or what they're called, are hooked, where the other birds are flat. These are hooked, so it's like it's gripping something, which I actually like to have that diversity also in here. The feathers back here is very nice. I compare these feathers to modded birds I have seen. And listen, Frontier can't even give us good feathers, so it doesn't seem that weird that it seems very hard for the modders to do it. But this is just beautiful compared to what I have seen elsewhere. Then we have the little feller down here called mangrove finch. I think of Harry Potter when I say finch. Can I get closer down here? Now there are a little bit green and red spotting, which I just can't figure out if it's supposed to be there or if it's on purpose, but whether it's on purpose or not, you can't really see it when you play the game normally. A detail I really like here is the legs. It's so good. It's really, really good, this one. And the feathers here on the front is very nice. Feathers here on the back is looking a little more like a wood carving and paint job than some of the others. I do believe that Jojo only does this sometimes in her free time, which I can fully respect. Again, modders don't get any money for this. You can actually choose to send them some, but I don't think it's something everyone does. So you get all of this for free. So I do believe that this is just something Jojo wants to play with a little in her spare time, and I'm happy for that. I do like that little white line there. It's kind of cute. And the beak here is actually better than most of the other, and the eye here is also very passable. Then we have this that I kind of understand, kind of don't understand. Jojo have her packs where she sometimes throws something in here. She also have the general scenery pack where suddenly there's one bird in there, and then she have a lot of bird packs apparently. So here it's a lizard, lava lizard. She just dropped in here and I'm here for it. And again, if you have a lava lizard, are you going to make a complete pack if you don't feel like it? I do know some other modders make a very themed pack, like Nicholas Line Rider. He made the exhibit pack where you have a lot of small animals, but that was some of them he made himself, but most of them was just pulled out of the exhibit boxes. This is probably made from scratch. I'm not saying one is better than the other, I'm just saying that it's two very different approaches. And I like the redness down here, I like the structure. Now lizard, you can get away with a lot of things, because lizard can both be very dry and very slimy. Compared to the rest, so making it shiny. Unless you know the specific lizard, you can't tell if it's right or wrong. I do like that the leg or the toes, if we go up here, you can see the toes are placed very weird, which they're supposed to. This is on purpose. Which I like. I have seen some animals where, especially in drawings, but also in mod, where people accidentally make them the same length, which they aren't normally on a lizard, so that's very good. I would like just a tiny detail and just it's just something I would like, probably not all. I would like to see the tongue. I would like for all of these to have 2 or 3 different options. So for instance, one where they just stand, one with the wings out. It could be something where they eat, bend forward and eat. It could be the tongue out. It could be looking to the right. Just something I would like, because in her pictures, I think, yeah, just a second, I'm just gonna show you here, sorry. There, I'm just gonna jump in here so you can see her pictures. So here you can see it is the same bird, but here it looks different. And the same here, same animal she placed. Here there's only one, but I do like it. I don't like that the feet disappeared, but it does look very cute. Pictures here, again, the same bird you use twice and it's not an issue, and the same with the dove here is alone. I'm just removing that again. Sorry. Just that little thing. But if you want to make a habitat for them, a specific habitat where you want 20 of them, then it would look weird that none of them have their wings out, then they're all just sitting in the same position. So it's not an issue now, but it might be an issue based on what you want to do with that. But they are very cute, and I could also if I wanted to make a build with the, I think I actually gonna do that one of these days, with the take the hawk here and then take the falcon. Sorry. Here we have from one of her other, that was one of her other packs here. It's from the, oh yeah, the one with owls and falcons. Use these and then make kind of build where you have like 4 or 6, 5 maybe cages all around with birds. What's it called? These birds that eat other birds and mouse, and not like these sweet one that eats worms and that kind of stuff, but these kind of dangerous birds. I think I'm gonna do that one of these days. Couldn't that be cool? But again, your guest won't go up to them. They won't look at it as animals. They will look at them as prop and like the scenery. So that will help you if that's an issue. But yeah. Wow, I was afraid this was gonna be a 5-second video. It wasn't. So yeah, here it is. Yeah. I will say though, my Instagram, I'm gonna try and make up a list of this week's mods and put it up there so you can see it if you want to. On my Instagram, what I'm gonna do next, it's Nisse Pedersen. It should be on the screen now, and you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. I really hope to see you again either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye guys!